Okay, so we are going to be using the CNVS today to test it with some apps, building some apps with it, and we're going to see the outcome. It's supposed to be good. Uh, skills. The design is so beautiful. This is awesome. Open three codex agents.
Chase, the agent is ready. Chase is done.
Oh, I said three agents. Close chase.
Couldn't place that on the
Can you close chase?
closed chase.
Open three cloud agents.
Spinning up 3 Claude agents.
So there is an issue with codex when you open it, but Claude, there is no issue. And it's automatically bypass the permissions, which I did not set. And I think if you want to set it, you need to go here and then canvas shortcut. Permission. Style, canvas, shortcut, whatever. Okay, so there is no director, unlike Plirum Forge, which I really like. Plirum Forge. Uh, so there is a prompt here that I'm gonna paste to pass to codex Claude, whatever. So they cannot, or can, is it possible for the three agents to work together as one?
Couldn't place that on the canvas. Copied it to your clipboard.
Yes, they share one memory and I can hand them the same job at the same time. How can I activate the voice? Can they get the amount of, I don't know, task while it's running? If I already have a task running, can I share it to them while it's running?
Couldn't place that on the canvas. Copied it to your clipboard.
This is useless.
Couldn't place that on the canvas. Copied it to your clipboard.
What is this? Can you close Marshall? Can you close Marshall?
Closed Marshall.
Okay. What else? I have a problem with this stream. The analytic does not show up. So I already built a game using my latest app that I built using
Running it.
AI. And
Opening the static preview.
okay,
Marshall is done.
so this is built by Marshall. It's not bad.
Going to http://localhost:8137/index.html accept equals 1.
I'm supposed to be losing. Well, get ready.
Going to http://localhost:8137/index.html demo equals 1.
There is no sound. Oh,
Going to http://localhost:8137/index.html.
and this is actually the game that was built by the multiple agents. This one. File, open folder, and then I go to desktop, game, and I'm just gonna run it. PM run there. So this game was built by multiple models like ChatGPT, Claude, and DeepSeek with Quen. Oh, the tail of the other game that was built by CNVS is actually better than mine. Not bad. I have a bad mouse. That's why I'm not able to move it as I want, as I like. The only bad part in this is actually it took them 1 hour to build this game, but it was actually one shot. Okay, there is something else that I'm gonna test. Chase, can you run the game one more time? Chase, can you run the game one more time?
Sent to Chase. There's no browser open. Opening the static preview.
Okay, so
Chase is done.
maybe the reason for this is actually the compressed token generation. Okay, there is one more thing that I'm gonna test, which is on GitHub. Bridge ecosystem. I'm gonna run this one time. It's the Bridge House horror game. This is actually better in terms of design. And doesn't reset, which is why you still have one more chance to finish the game. And if it fail, it gets resetted. Yeah. So it's like 10% or 20% better. If I change the models, put with better ones, maybe the performance gets better. I really don't know what's wrong with this analytics. It's the first time that I see something like this. I put a short and the engagement in it is actually one user engaged with it. I did not know that the video is so bad. But the funny thing is actually the average view duration, which is 19 seconds. How can someone view the oh, it's 36 seconds. Aha, I see. It got 12 views, one engagement. That's like 0.9%. That is so bad. And I thought that or maybe people don't like AI, or don't like vibe coding. I have been programming for 12 to 13, maybe 15 years now. And this AI has compressed this amount of years of experience in just one prompt. Like it is so depressing to see people that has no knowledge in programming, building apps that it takes me as a developer a month or two to build. So If you're not with the vibe, then you will be outdated, just like an outdated framework. Just like someone who has multiple bugs in his system. And there is nothing actually you can do about it. So take a look, for example, what Claude is doing here. It's building a game that probably it's going to be 4,000 to 10,000 a line with testing and debugging, fixing, all of that stuff. And you basically do this in I don't know, a day if it's a simple bug, if it's not one of those bugs that's hidden. So this is really depressing, and I can understand why people don't like AI because of this stuff. They are seeing they are seeing like someone who has no experience in coding, building apps that even if you're dreaming, you will not be able to build these type of apps alone, let alone build it in a couple of hours or maybe 1 hour or maybe 30 minutes depending on the app. So these are really tough times for developers. Unless there is some sort of new language invented, we will be outdated. We will be in history, like someone telling a story. It's very tough. But we can actually learn from this, get use it in our favor because to build an app is something, but to build a quality app is something else. And actually, to build a quality app requires from you to know what you're doing. And if you do not know what you're doing, AI will eventually tell you what you're doing. But there is some pattern that I saw in all of the apps that it has been built with AI that they use the same style. It's like a fingerprint. It's like when Google used to detect if this post or if this article is written by AI or not, because it's using the same pattern, the same style. Do this, do this, do this. So it's easy to detect, or it was easy to detect. Now it's very hard to detect with these models that with every day they become smarter, they become more grounded, more knowledge injected. So was really hard yesterday. Now it's like drinking a cup of coffee or something. It's easy. You can do it in just 15 to 10 minutes. Oh, what are you going to do? Nothing. I'm just going to build an app. Okay, bye. That's it. The only part that I saw that AI still struggle in it is actually reverse engineering, which requires you to identify the workflow of the app, how it works. But either way, it's still a matter of time before someone release a model that knows how to reverse. Even the reverse using MCP server expose some functions connected to uh, either IDA, Gitra, uh, Xdebug, any those apps that helps you in reversing. So I just got a view from my short, and I positively sure that he did not engage. I am pretty sure that he did not engage. So this is the one new. It used to be in 3 now, and if I go to engagement, refresh it, yeah, it went down to 7.7%. And probably there is nothing inside the short that attracts the attention of the viewer. And this is one of the problems that most people have, that they just put content, useless content, trying to get monetized in any way.
Running it.
What are you running?
Rubble is done.
Okay.
Rubble terminal output. %A coding at Smart Edit Mac. Opening the static preview.
I did using the multiple model, which is right here. I'm gonna build it again using it. So I hope it's going to work. Waste. This is why compressing is not a good thing. Compressing tokens is not a good thing. It's compress the quality. The quality get compressed with it. So this is just a waste. Even though that your code is showing you that this is a good, it's working and doing all that stuff that comes, it's a low quality outcome. It's not how Claude should work, or should have done it, because you took what they saw it's the minimum and you compressed it. So I'm gonna go to the app again. Okay, I need to explain something here, that this app is not using APIs, it's using tabs. It's using Google Chrome tabs. So just you just need to be logged in. It opens these 4 tabs, ChatGPT. I can put it aside so you can exactly see what it's doing. So I'm just gonna select the folder. It's still not finished yet, but I'm working on it. So stop. Okay, Just gonna delete the game that it used to be here. Okay, the folder now is empty. We are going to select the folder, select the type of permissions, and then paste the prompt. I don't have a prompt again. This is the prompt. This is actually the horror game prompt, the British Horror House. So the same prompt that I gave to the CNVS. So it already, I think it's already started. So DeepSeek already responded. And now the turn for Claude to respond. As I said in the previous video, that all of the models have to agree unless, unlike in other apps. So the models. So they made the 14 goals plan, which they said that main.js puts a thin shell into the game, which orchestrates the render state loop interactions while delegating procedural materials to the texture. And the item collider to house. So, and also they have the battery, the player, the entity, the behavior, and the ghost. Scares to scare director, synth, sound to audio engine, and debug visible state to HUD. So the HUD is actually the one responsible for running the app, taking picture, taking screenshots, and uploading it to the to the models so they can vi- visualize the outcome of their work, and then from that point or from there they can decide if it's okay or it's still missing something. So now it's they are building the specs. So Veil, which is Claude, is going to uh, responsible for the design because I only have Claude for designing. If I had another model like GLM, I don't know, Google, but DeepSeek and Quinn are actually not the best one for designing because they are low quality models. They are good at something and bad at something else, and designing is actually not their main feature. So what they are doing now is each one of them will say what he thinks, and the other actually respond to that. For example, DeepSeek now has said that he agrees to the file structure complete with balance brace, proper export, and well-organized factory pattern that match the spec. And then Quen model said the file has critical PBR bug. So from here, I know that Quen is good at finding bugs, finding something that's because Quen actually, I think he have a 1 million context, I think. So he suggested that search file, which is not the correct command to do. And ChatGPT or the orchestrator has decided to review the texture.js because there were two models that requested to be reviewed because there is some issue in it. And Vail actually did not agree. He said, I won't rubber stamp unstructured completeness alone. The one substantive correctness risk I flag in the spec lives in the elided middle, not the head tail shown texture from canvas. Default color space to no color space. And we go to the tabs. Okay, the file is written now. I can open the project. Uh, what's his name? VS Code. And see what they have built. And they decided to build the texture first. I don't know why, but for some reason they have decided that it's the first one that they are going to be building. Um, make plaster options, size, range, grid, height, map canvas, context, image, data. Okay, and they loop inside the size. They create a variable x. So this is a height. I think this is probably converting to an image data, which is a raw image, to an actual image. Draw cracks. Funny. I don't know why the category in YouTube of what it's called. It's called, I think, science, science and so. It has a low views for some reason, and people don't watch anything that has to do with AI. And I probably will switch to another category because this one actually did not do good for me because every time that I publish something, I get a very low views on it. Some reason, I don't know. And the engagement in it, it's so low. I barely had one engagement. Probably because everyone now is watching football and I'm streaming here alone. Uh, so let's go back to the project. Okay, so Vail flagged something here. My flagged risk is resolved correctly. Yeah, okay. So also DeepSeek has agreed. And let's see if they all agreed. Okay. They all agreed now on the texture. So the only thing left now is to write the file, which is why the orchestrator is going to write now. And because I'm using tabs, it's slow, but it does not consume like how API consume your tokens. You can have multiple projects, like you can have, for example, 100 to 200 conversation or message and use about 16 to 17% from your 5 hours token range. People in this category don't like AI. This is something that I have figured by myself because every time that I publish something that it has AI in it, it gets low engagement. What's going on here? Why do they no longer works? Ah, it's waiting for Quinn. Ah, so I got flagged here. The critical PBR bug is resolved. Texture from canvas now enforce explicit color space, preventing silent no color space default. What I care about now is for the team is to fix the design. Their design must be efficient, and then once I master that, I can go to something else. I can attack something else, and then I can attack another failure or another goal. And this way, you can have something that it's good at doing what has been requested to. So they have, I think, flagged now. Yeah, they flagged the M1, and for some reason they have requested to see to list the folders. Ah, okay. So Val actually requested to list the folders, those directories, I should say, and they have detected that no package.json is available. They have written it. Okay. I don't see it. Okay, Val is hallucinating. Yeah, so for some reason Claude said that the package.json is now written and the team agrees, holds only whatever. The blocking and Quinn responded by saying the project root has no package.json or index.html. So Val's plan to create pack with Vitpack is the correct first step, but I don't understand. He said that the package.json has been already written. He says something and the other one contradicts him. The blocking dependency is that 3, which is the OpenGL, and Vites are not installed. Nothing can build or node models exist. The next foundational action is to run npm install. But how can you run npm install without having the package install, the package.json install? If they stop, okay, continue. From some reason, the orchestrator stop. I haven't found the bug yet that it's responsible for this, but I think it's in one of the files in the orchestrator folder. Okay. So they all agreed on install running the npm install, which will fail without the package install package.json. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't understand. You already agreed on it. How many times Quinn is going to agree on this? Okay, this sounds to be a bug. It sounds to be that there is an exception here. Okay, the orchestrator decided to ignore the team and kept going with they explicitly said that they need to write the to run this command, but he did not listen. Sons of, why you did not listen? Stupid. They all said we need to run the npm install, and you ignored them because if we try to run the npm npm install, it will fail because there is no package.json on in it. Yep. And this is one of the reasons the orchestrator did not want to run the command because it will fail anyway. But it's odd that he did not run it, even though the team, all of them requested to the command to be executed. Okay, they said that the index.html is there. So it's 18 kilobyte. Uh, okay, okay. It's not a good design, but it's okay. I hope that they can redesign it later. It will be a good thing to do. Fail design, and he said purpose the orchestrator owns the 3.js render scene, camera, post processing, composer, the title, playing card, escape state. I don't know what's going on. Mira chosen to build src game dot js. Mira, who came up with this name? Ah, my video is a, is not performing well. 16 views, one engaged viewer. The best gain from this is actually codex does not have a rate limit. Shorts like in chat. In chat, it's very expanded. In API, it's very condensed, short, limited, not condensed. Okay, it's gonna take another hour, I'm gonna end this stream here and maybe finish it tomorrow because I can actually stop the app and go back from where it ended. Start where it ended.